I'm going to deviate from the 48 unit real quick because I know everybody's thinking in their minds, okay, Tim, how the heck do you find deals that you can buy for 55% of ARV?
And the reality is they're out there all the time. There's people getting divorced that need to liquidate all their assets before they can finalize their divorce. They're pretty motivated. There's probate deals, estate deals where people pass away. Kids don't want to have it. They'd rather have the cash than some cash flowing asset. They don't understand the value of building wealth, right? So they just, and they'll take a deep discount in order for somebody to come in quick. I buy a lot of my properties from entrepreneurs who don't know what the hell they're doing. Not real estate people, right? Like these brokers or these what do I call them? The Wall Street guys out of New York City that I bought the 700 units from. The two primary sellers of mine are entrepreneurs who are not real estate investors full time. They made money in another business. They parked it in real estate. They got hosed by a management company or contractors. And they're just like, before both ships sink, I just need to dump this one, go back to my primary business that works. So that's one of them. The other one is kind of like this seller of the Sheffield deal, is a mom and pop who have owned it for 20, 30, 40 years. They've sucked all the cash flow out of it, never reinvested anything into improving the building. And they painted themselves into a corner where they can't do anything. They're not financeable and they don't have the cash to go and reinvest it into it. And they just need to dump it for pennies on the dollar. So cool. That's the two primary sellers. And you can find these people everywhere, the same way that you find them on the residential side. Direct mail. Drive for dollars, dial for dollars. Talking to your local vendors and resources and contractors and CPAs and real estate attorneys and management companies. And go on Google search apartment buildings in your local area and look for all the worst reviews. Those are all pretty motivated owners because they're getting probably beat up by the city for not taking care of the property. They're definitely getting beat up by tenants on their reviews. They're probably not making any money because nobody's moving in there. There's a lot of different things like that. Go and hang out at eviction court. Meet all the attorneys and management companies and landlords that are at eviction court. That's usually the most motivated a landlord typically is. Like, I'm not making any money. I got to spend all this money. I got to renovate the property. I got to pay a leasing agent. And that's really aggravating. And so